Good afternoon, YouTubers. It's Ronnie here from Blue Tulle Art. My very first fountain pen was the Platinum Carbon pen. I got onto that through Jane Davenport, who has her own branded carbon pen, Platinum pen. I believe she calls it the Epic pen, but it is truly an epic pen. It just writes so finely. I'll just give you a little example here. So this is the carbon or the Platinum carbon pen. It's a very extra fine nib. The ink in it is specially developed for this pen from the company Platinum. It's a very highly pigmented ink. You wouldn't put this ink in other pens. Well, I wouldn't, because these need use, and if you don't use them they will dry up. But it's just really beautiful for fine design and sketching. Just, it's so fine. Does such a beautiful line. I just love it. So nice. Anyway, that's that one. Platinum. And my next pen, because of that, I decided to get what everyone else seemed to be raving about, the Lamy Safari. Next, I guess, price range for me was about $50 maybe. Australian dollars, that is. The Lamy Safari, and I went, this came with a fine nib, which scared me actually, because the ink actually seemed to run out of it, so I like quite thickly, so I ordered an extra fine nib, and that's what's on most of my pens. So this is the Lamy Safari extra fine nib, and it's all plastic, acrylic. It has the Lamy logo there, chrome clip, black finial, and a little window to see your ink. Whoops, sorry about that. You can get cartridges for these, but I've got a converter in mind because I like to choose my own ink to put in there. So that's the Lamy Safari. Then my next pen that I bought was the Lamy Luxe. It came on special. So it's very similar setup to the Lamy Safari, only it's all aluminium in rose gold. The clip is shiny gold. The finial is shiny gold, as is the, I think that's called the end cap. I have no idea. I think the window, and this one has the black extra fine nib. So this is the Lamy Luxe with an extra fine name. Notice this line is thicker than this line. It is all to do with the ink too, I might say. Some inks are very wet, some inks not so wet. So that's the Lamy Luxe. And then this was a special edition for 2018, I believe, the Lamy Vibrant Pink. Although, you know, I wouldn't call this very vibrant. I'm sorry. To me, vibrant pink is like a hot neon pink. This is more sort of, well, it's a purpley, it's pretty, don't get me wrong, it's pretty, but it's more like a muted pinky purple. It's because it's not the Luxe version, it has just gone back to the chrome, it only came with the silver, what do you call these things? Pen clip, black finial, black end cap, and stainless steel nib. But it does have the black barrel, as opposed to the Safari, which has matching. So I would be tempted to get the black nib on here just for looks, except the black nib is about $20 on its own. So one day maybe.
So this is the Lamy All-Star in extra fine.
I love them. They're beautiful. But I thought, oh, where am I going to go from here? Just, you know, watching YouTube comparisons and reviews. The next thing, I wanted to step up in the price range a little bit, although the Lamy Luxe is around the $100 mark, maybe $79, I'm not sure. I can't remember. I decided to try out the TWSBI Diamond 580 AL. It just looked pretty, and I thought I would like to try out a different brand rather than just sticking with the Lamy. So as soon as I got this, I fell in love with it. I love the weight of it. It seems to be heavier than the other pens. Well, it is heavier, and I have rheumatoid arthritis, so surprisingly a heavier pen works better because I don't have to work or hold onto the pen so much. So this is so lovely. It's got the chrome pen clip, the red raised, I don't know if you can see, that's sort of got a raised glass or acrylic finial there. It's got the TWSBI logo etched into the chrome here, little chrome here. And the amazing thing about this one is, well, it unscrews, but the filling mechanism on this is what they call a piston. So this end, this whole thing is how the ink gets drawn up. This gets screwed out and the plunger gets drawn up. You pop your nib into your ink and draw it back up, just like you would with a converter, except you get all this luscious ink. I believe it's about 1.8 mil of ink in there. It could be more, I'm not sure. But so I've got some matching, you know, this is turquoise. So this is Iroshizuku Peacock, and I have no idea, I can't remember the Japanese name off the top of my head. So this is aluminium, turquoise aluminium, which is really lovely. But this to write,
the TWSBI writing experience is a step up from my Lamys. I don't know why, this is also an extra fine nib.
This ink is very wet, the Pilot Iroshizuku. It's lovely, but the nib seems so smooth. It's just right from when I picked it up. It just writes beautifully, and I love it. And I love the fact that the cap screws on for some reason. I struggle with these kind of, you know, you may have seen me before struggling to get the caps off those, and it's good that the caps are on here so firmly, but and they snap on nicely, but I find this so much easier just to screw that on. And it's beautiful, reflects. The reason they call it diamond is because the acrylic resin is molded, you know, cut, shaped, molded, so that it gives off that so-called brilliance of a diamond, I guess. So that's that one. Next, I went really backwards then, but TWSBI, I decided, TWSBI came out with the Go, and I thought, boy, you know, they come out with such, their pens are so lovely looking. They're not plain by any stretch of the imagination. And I just really love the funkiness of this one. And it's, I think I paid $37 for this, 37 Australian dollars. It's got a little lanyard loopy thing here that, you know, you could have it hanging around your neck. It's just got a plastic red TWSBI symbol finial. This cap does snap off, And the filling mechanism on this is so cool. It is a spring, massive spring. Pop your nib into the ink and just plunge down and let it draw back up. And I find it so quick and easy to fill. It's really, really cute, funky and lovely. At the moment it only comes in these two colours, like this pretty blue, transparent, and a smoky grey. I just got this for rough sketching. Again, extra fine, because I'm so scared to move away from the extra fine nib. Silly me. Anyway, I got some new ink. I decided to get some Jacques Herbin Amethyst de Laurel, which is a silver shimmering purple ink, which is absolutely beautiful. And those who are reviewing it say don't put it in a fine nib because of the shimmer particles. So you can see those shimmer particles, you know, because the pen's been lying. There are the particles there. So before you use this ink, you do have to move it around in your pen to get those particles moving. But anyway, I decided, what more excuses do I need to get more fountain pens, that I should actually get a new fountain pen with a broader nib. So the actual broad nibs were sold out. The next one was a medium, so that's what this is. Now this is the same TWSBI Diamond 580L in the rose. Now I don't particularly like the rose colour. I've seen photographs of the lavender and of the pink past TWSBI diamonds, and I just love them, and I wish I could find one to buy because they are my colours. I love those paler colours, and this one, it says rust, but it says rose, but it's actually a rusty kind of colour. It's a very warm kind of rust colour. So anybody out there who wants to, you know, you may have a lavender or pink TWSBI Diamond 580L languishing in a drawer somewhere that you no longer desire to own, consider me. Message me and I will buy it from you. But I have this ink in here and let's try it out. So this is the TWSBI. See, that scares me, the heavy line coming out. Diamond 580 AL in rose, medium nib. That's a really heavy line, and I'm not sure what paper Lisa has used in that, but that ink is feathering slightly. You probably can't see the shimmer in that at all. I can see it fractionally, and for an amethyst ink that looks very dark, but it is amethyst, I can tell you. So they are my pens to date. Any questions that you may have, I'm happy to answer them. There's my pens in order of buying. That one, the Platinum, the Lamy Safari, the Lamy Luxe, the Lamy All-Star. Then I got the TWSBI in turquoise, then I got the Go, and then I got this one. So these are all extra fines, bar this one. That's medium. If you like what you've seen or you want to ask questions, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And I have lots of other things that I would like to review. And I'd like to have conversation with anyone out there that's willing. Okay, thank you. Bye.